2021, let's talk about it. Not how it should be at all. The elephant in the room.
Don't watch TV while you're driving.
Oh, man. Oh, only one of them's working now. 2021, you might want to start one of these projects.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to GearHead704. I'm Matt, and I hope all of you had an awesome New Year's. This is the first video of 2021, for me anyway, that I'm uploading, and I'm really excited about what's going to happen on the channel this year. Hopefully we will finish multiple vehicles, one of them being the one right behind me here. This is my dad's pickup truck I got a little while ago, a 69 F100, but we are still very much a FoxBody channel. Don't worry, guys. I mean, look, I'm surrounded here by all kinds of Fox bodies. So don't worry about that. Lots of Fox content still coming. But yeah, today it's kind of a cold day. Winter is upon us, right? And that is the time you really need to get some projects done. And I'm over here today at Fox Mustang Restoration. This is where I work on most of my vehicles at. In fact, the other night, I owned 5 vehicles, guys, and I had 4 of them here. So this place almost feels like home. I think they need to charge me rent at this point, right? Probably. Anyway, yeah, today what we're doing is there's a few odds and ends I need to take care of. A couple things on TarHeelFox. We might even get into the SSP. I might do a little bit of welding today because I'm feeling a lot better. And I'm just gonna work on a lot of different things today and kind of see what happens. Really, this is a vlog channel. And I know a lot of my viewers, you can look this up on YouTube, a lot of my viewers are actually 35 and up. And some of you guys might not know what a vlog is, right? But essentially a vlog is just this, bringing you along with my day and what I'm working on. And that's kind of the style I film in all the time. And I enjoy it. It's easier for me to do. And I've been doing this for a couple years now. So the vlogs are going to still keep coming. But yeah, as far as what we're getting into today, let's find out. So we're not starting on the truck. The first thing I do want to do is I didn't finish the double-din radio install on TarHeelFox. That was the last video I put up. It looked like I finished, but there was one more step I needed to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first, and then we'll catch up, talk about what we're doing next. All right, take a look at that, guys. We officially have screws in now. As you can see, all 4 corners. I didn't do that the other day. I figured I'd like to see if any of you guys commented on it. So that's why I didn't mention it in the video. I just wanted to see if anybody would comment on that. I thought that'd be kind of funny, but yeah, so it's officially installed now, but close enough last time. Those are easy to drill out. But so yeah, that's done. The next thing I need to do, I mentioned my third brake light being an issue for a while and how I fixed it a long time ago. I think I fixed this in July of 2019. So about a year and a half ago. I'm gonna fix it the right way today because I've been learning how to solder lately. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna sit you guys up at the back of the car and I'm gonna do that real quick and that'll be taken care of. Here we are at the back of the car, guys. And like I said, it's been since July of 2019 since I looked at this. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove the not emergency. I keep calling this an emergency brake light. Guess what? It's not. It's a third brake light. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this and show you guys the carnage that is inside. And there we go. Yes, I use wire screws, guys. That is how this is working right now. It's so bad. You can see I used a lot of electrical tape. But yeah, we are gonna fix this. This is not how it should be at all. All right, no more wire screws. I got that all cleaned up, guys. And yeah, I really want to fix this repair because I felt pretty bad about it. That other video's out there, how to fix your third brake light, and it's just a bad video at this point. I did it the wrong way. But that was before I met Matt, and now I can correct this. That's why I wanted to just go ahead, take care of this today. But if you do want to check out that old video and laugh at that and see what I did, I will throw one of those cards. But yeah, what we're gonna do right now, we're clearing that up. So I'm gonna take the 2 positive sides here, the brown cable, the black cable, as you can see here, I'm already starting to tie those together. I'm just gonna tie those together, put in 1 butt connector, gonna solder them here to this wire. For the positive side, the 2 brown cables, I'm gonna plug them into the red, and then my brake light should work. So it was still working before. You know, the home repair kind of worked right, but it was intermittent. It's just the wrong way to do it. So I figured might as well go ahead and take care of it right here. If you haven't seen how to solder before, I do have a video on that, so you can easily follow that. But yeah, right now what we're gonna do is go ahead and just take care of it, and we should be done like that. Guys, check that out. How much better does that repair look compared to those wire screws? I got my butt connectors under there. I'm all heat shrinked as you saw in the time lapse. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Mainly because I did it without Matt's help, right? It's my third time soldering ever, right? And I did it pretty much without any help. I did it without any help. What am I saying? So yeah, here we go. All I'm gonna do is take some of this tape here, wrap it up, and then stick it back in and we'll be good to go. So let me do that and we'll move on to the next thing. All right, guys, all done, all buttoned up. Let's test it out and see if it works. Oh, only one of them's working now. That's hilarious. Wow, okay. Well, maybe I have some more work to do. It's actually, this socket was a little loose and Matt got a screwdriver actually, and try it now. Yeah, you can see it's working. I moved it all around. So the bulb itself was loose in the socket. I guess it's just a cheap aftermarket socket. Yeah, we just got a screwdriver and kind of moved those pins a little bit. Seems fine now. So now it's actually fixed. I'm glad I didn't have to resolder that. All right, now the third brake light is officially fixed. So let's go ahead and talk about something else. I just put this doubled in radio in on the last upload. You guys probably saw that. But there's one thing I didn't hook up. Check this out, guys. You can hook up a USB cable to it for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. And when we hook it up, you know, of course I gotta unlock my phone. So let me do that. Check it out, guys. Your car is parked already, parking brake up. Well, as you can see, I do have the parking brake up. There's a connector you gotta set up on the radio to actually allow those functions to work. And you know, you hook it up to the parking brake. I forgot that, didn't think about that. So I'm gonna go ahead, pull the radio again. Don't have to pull it out, you know, the whole way or redo everything, but pull it out at least enough to get to this cable, and I've got to ground the cable. Then it should work. So let me try that. And yeah, today's turned into just little things that need to be done on my car, but hey, I'm getting them done. So let's go ahead and jump into that. I did go ahead and pull the radio out, and Matt found the wire. He's right here beside me. So we just got to plug this, I guess, into the back here. And then technically we're supposed to hook this up to the emergency brake.
Yeah, I looked at the schematic, and it looks like you hook it up to the negative side feed of the emergency brake switch, and basically it's just creating a switch to ground. Whenever you pull it up, it just grounds this wire, and then it tells your radio to allow you to use video.
See if it works.
See if it works. Hopefully it does.
Okay, we're gonna try it. It's not all the way back in yet because we want to test and see how it goes. We're plugged in here. I got to unlock here. Android Auto would like to, yeah, it's definitely working. So we'd like to turn on Bluetooth and do it. Yeah, so that did it. That's easy, Matt. So I guess I just have to be responsible now though with it, right?
Yeah. Don't watch TV while you're driving.
Oh man, no fun around here. All right, so now I can select Android Auto here. And pretty much I can do all kinds of things now, guys. I can go here, check out my apps. Got a podcast, or I've got an audiobook app, calendar, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that is all working. Apparently YouTube will not let you play it natively though on the screen. It's just not set up for that, but there are other apps out there that will. So I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, my Android Auto is working now. So Tar Heel's working now, but yeah, let's go ahead and pivot to kind of the main topic of this video. And that's kind of the plans for 2021. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, 2021, let's talk about it, right? 2020 was a very successful year, I think, for the channel. The big thing for me in 2020 that got accomplished, obviously, TarHeelFox, back alive, back on the road, having a lot of fun with this car. You saw I was just buttoning up little things today, but this car waited forever for it to be done, and I can say it's pretty much done. But are they ever really done? Well, not really. So there are a few things that I do want to do to this car in 2021. One of them is we have a leak right around the transmission and the drive shaft where they connect. It's very, very, very minor leak, but it does leak a little bit. And the reason why is apparently I have an incorrect drive shaft for my transmission. The drive shaft and the transmission, they aren't matching up well. Matt saw that. So that is something I absolutely have to replace. I got to get a new drive shaft for TarHeelFox. And the other big thing, guys, is the suspension, particularly in the front here. The ball joints are worn out completely on both sides, just completely shot. And the shocks and struts are pretty old at this point. I mean, it has Takikos all the way around, but I think I'm gonna go with some Coney Yellows. These have been on here now for about 14 years. So we definitely need new ball joints, new shocks and struts, and a new drive shaft. Tie rods, I know the sway bar bushings need to be replaced as well. And Matt even thought he remembered the control arm bushings are shot. So basically just suspension. I mean, other than that drive shaft, pretty much just suspension. Just had to pop the hood to look at the engine again real quick. But yeah, like I said, I don't really see much changing. Mainly it's just suspension. Like I said, I mentioned the tie rods. We also have to do the sway bar bushings. And also, I do want to replace this cold air intake / hot air intake. I would like to get a factory one to replace that. These don't really work well. I mean, the metal, you know, it's just going to heat up. And I think, honestly, it looks ugly. I think it would look a lot better with the stock one back in there. So that's kind of the plan for that. But honestly, not really much for this car. This car is mainly done. So those are the few things we're going to try to get done in 2021. But really, the main thing I want to get done in 2021 is right over there. That's right. The elephant in the room, the SSP. So let's just go ahead and talk about this mess. Talk about it. Even today, I was hoping to get to weld on it. I could not. I mentioned 2 videos ago I had some back issues and why, right? And I said the last video's been getting a lot better. Well, it was just for that one day and then pretty much shot again. Today, threw it out again. It was actually already hurting when I came out here and I did like one thing with the drilling you saw early in the video, and now my back's just not happy. So good news there is I am signed up to see a chiropractor. Several of you suggested that in the last video. So I'm going to see a chiropractor. Obviously, I'm working on all the other medical issues, but it's very, very frustrating because I really want to get going on this car. I mean, I did a lot on this car. Believe it or not, I did a lot on the car last year in 2020. And we pretty much got right where I was starting to work on the Kaale. Then I wanted to go ahead and pivot to this car just to get it on the road. And it's kind of where things have been since then, you know? I mean, not much has changed. It's really all ripped apart, and it just makes me sad to see it in this state. But we're gonna go ahead and say I am gonna get better, and that's gonna happen. I believe it's gonna happen. And in that case, what are we gonna do to this car? Well, we're going full on, as you know, autocross, but actually I also wanna make it road racer. I wanna do road racing this year, take it on a road course. And another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is, you know, we have a K member for this. Right now, the K member that's in it is for drag racing. It's not made for road racing. It's a Team Z. But we do have a K member for it. There's a stock K member. It's like right over there. I can see it right from here. The more I think about it, more road racing, maybe it makes sense to go ahead and just get a tubular K member for road racing. Maybe I should go coilovers. I was thinking more to do a budget autocross build, but now I'm leaning away from that. Leaning more towards doing a full road race build on the car. I think that would be way more fun just to go ahead and do it right from day one. You know, we've got a good engine plan for this car. In case you didn't know, that's the 331 stroker. That actually came out of Tar Heel, because the engine that was in TarHeelFox, my Carolina Blue car, that engine was originally going in here. Of course, it's not now, right? In case you didn't know, the stroker engine is already at the shop. He's disassembling it, figuring out what's wrong, and he's gonna be rebuilding it. The engine's probably gonna be ready before the car's ready. So I have to figure out something there. I do wanna ask you guys 2 questions about this car in particular, because I don't wanna give up. On this car, you know, the next thing that really needs to happen, the Kaale has got to get welded in. So the 2 questions I have for you, stroker is gonna be awesome for this car. So if we're gonna have more power, we might as well go ahead and not try to do just a budget autocross build. We might as well try to go ahead and just do the full on, I'm thinking, you know, tubular A-arms, tubular K member, just the whole 9 yards, except with the exception of, I still want to run this solid axle. I don't want to put an IRS in it, but pretty much everything else I do want to do. And what do you guys think about that? Let me know. Do you think it's fine to go ahead and kind of change from that budget autocross build and just go full on road race? Do you think that would be a good thing to do? I mean, we've got the extra power. We should be putting out a lot of good power naturally aspirated with that stroker. You know, why not go the whole 9 yards? So let me know what you think about that. I don't want to give up on this vehicle. I really want to get onto it. It's just, the health is annoying. One of the things that Matt has mentioned before, is that he could jump in a little bit more on the welding while I'm dealing with my back. And what do you guys think about that? I kind of wanted to do it. I said, no, I want to do it, but I guess we need to see how my health is going to work out. Hopefully I can get healthy, but that is something else I'm thinking about, is if it's going to drag on, if it's going to take a little while for me to get fully back healthy, maybe I should, you know, get Matt, see if he's able to help me a little bit with this. I don't know. Definitely not planning to paint this though, by the way, guys. It's going to be because I want to race it. pretty much going to leave the paint as is. I am going to paint the engine bay. That was how we ended up in this whole mess, because I just wanted to paint the engine bay. So I am going to paint the engine bay. But as far as the rest of the car, it's not going to get painted for a while. It might end up with a wrap. We'll see about that. But yeah, no paint for a while we race it. And then once I race it a few times, who knows? Then I might just go back to just more restore it, and we'll see. But that's a different stage, right? That's going to take a while. So I'm hopeful in 2021, drivetrain, all that's good to go, and then we'll see about the road racing, see about the tubular K member, all that. You know, let me know what you guys think about that. But that's not the only thing we're doing in 2021. We've got other things going on the channel. I know I covered my 2 cars, obviously the truck. You're not going to see a lot of the truck on the channel this year. You're just going to see bits of it here and there. I covered that a couple videos ago, what we're doing with that. But we do have some other things coming on the channel that I know about. So let me grab Matt. He's thinking about doing maybe a project or 2, and we'll talk about those real quick. But anyway, enough about my junker cars. Let's go ahead and move on to some other projects we're thinking about in 2021. I got Matt here with me, standing by. Matt, this is your FHP, which we covered on the channel before, but it's been a little while.
Yeah.
It's an 89, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so this is one of many FoxBodies that you have, but...
Mini projects.
Yeah.
Mini junkers.
Right. And you were just telling me, though, that you were thinking 2021 you might want to start one of these projects.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will. I'm almost done with making the equipment I need to make the hatchback quarter windows, so immediately after that's done, I'll be taking a little bit of time each week to start on one of my cars. I think I'm probably going to do my 85 T-top. I know it needs a floor pan, need to tear it all the way down, go through all the wiring. That one's going to be put back to bone stock.
That 85 T-top was the one that we went with the scavenger hunt with the girls, right? And I love that. That was my first time riding in a T-top. And it was a lot of fun, but yeah, it needs to be restored. Yeah.
Yeah, they got their problems. I like them because it's kind of like having a convertible without all the convertible issues, but I still have the T-top issues.
I know what you mean on that. I know what you mean. Having a vert myself, but yeah, so you've got that, the 85, you got this one. You also, in the 90 that you and Jen call Peaches, that's kind of a project a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'm using it as my daily driver right now, but I know it needs some suspension work. I got a little bit of still a little bit of a wiring issue I need to work out, and I also want to do the body. I want to completely redo the body. It needs to be repainted. It actually needs front and rear bumper covers. I think the fender's dented up from an accident or a little bit out of shape. Big dent in the rocker panel I got to pull out, but that one there, I'm hoping by the end of 2021, I'm hoping maybe Peaches and the red 85 T-top will be done.
Getting 2 done.
Hope so. We'll see how. We'll start with 1 and see how it goes from there, right?
Yeah. Because I thought I was gonna have 2 done last year, but one of the things that's kind of funny about that is working at a Fox restoration place. You have all the parts here. That must be kind of tough. Like, you have your own cars, you want to work on them, but you don't ever have time.
Right, I don't have time. I'm always working on other people's things.
Yeah, okay, points at me. Yeah, it's true. We do make you work on my car a little bit. But what are you thinking, though, about, like, those 3 we were talking about? How are they all going to be restored? Do you kind of have a plan for each one of them yet, or are you still figuring that out?
The 85 will be bone stock. Peaches is Jen's. Right now, she wants it to be bone stock down to the 273 rear end gears, so that's what I'm going to put in there when I rebuild it. And of course, my FHP is going to be bone stock.
This one I think's got to be, just because of the...
Yeah, it definitely will be, because this is going to be restored back to service condition. But I know a lot of guys don't like the bone stock stuff, or maybe throw some performance in there, which I'm going to. I've actually got another coupe body out back. I've got another 85 coupe body out back that I'm probably going to make into a road race car to race up against you.
Okay, yeah. Just something else you can beat me in.
Yeah, you do the stroker, I'll do a 351 and see how it works.
351. There we go. I heard that, guys. That's pretty cool, though. I don't think I've actually seen this one. It's kind of more in the back area. We haven't been a lot, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
That's actually one of my 285 coupes. Okay. We'll probably do the silver one out front.
The silver one will be the road race car. Okay, we've shown that briefly on the channel before, guys, but maybe we can do a whole video at some point kind of showing the car. It's kind of wet outside right now, but yeah. Well, the cool part that I'm hearing, you're going to be doing more projects too, so they can look for all those on the channel.
Absolutely.
Of those 3, though, you said 85 is probably first, the red one, the T-top?
I think the 85 is going to be first.
Yeah.
Get it dependable and running. Last time I drove it, it left me on the side of the road a couple of times. I limped it home. Playing around with some wiring. I limped it home. But yeah, she's at the point it needs to be taken down. That car actually, it's bone stock from 85. Everything on it that got repaired was repaired back to original. But that car also sat for about 10 years before I started driving it. The only thing I did to it was I just changed the gas tank, put a carburetor on it, did a tune-up on it, and I started driving it. and I drove it almost a year and a half before it left me on the side of the road. So
that's pretty good, actually.
That wasn't bad. So, and nice thing about it, even the AC, I didn't even do anything to the AC. I took the original 85 AC and replaced all the O-rings, vacuumed down the system, put new Freon in it, and it was ice cold for a year and a half. Probably still is right now once I get the engine running.
Now that you said that, you just reminded me of something. We still haven't done the AC in my car.
Oh yeah, we just got to put the Freon in.
Yeah, it hasn't been a priority with it being winter, but that's something else that's coming from my car over there. That's kind of the plans that we have. Of course, plans can change, but I think I was trying to tell them out. Starting 2021, a lot of people set goals. We're setting project goals. This is what this is. Yeah. So let us know which projects you're most excited about below. Is it my SSP? Is it one of Matt's 3, the 85, 89, and 90, right? Yeah. Or is it TarHeelFox, which not much is going on for that, or the truck? I don't know. I hear every now and then, like the truck people, they're very vocal, but there's not a lot of them. Gotcha. But they're very vocal.
Well, to be fair, you do mostly cater to the Mustangs.
Yeah, this is a Mustang channel. I told them at the beginning, it's still like we're a FoxBody channel. We're not going to do other stuff that much, but truck special. Anyway. All right, cool. Let Matt go, get back to work. He's always working hard here, and we'll wrap this up. Move things around because I had to get the thumbnail. Always got to get the thumbnail. Matt helped me out with that, which is really cool. So yeah, those are the plans for 2021. Pretty excited about it for the channel. Hopefully you guys are too. Had a lot of support on the channel lately. We've really grown in 2020. Thank you guys so much. I've had a lot of support. Reminder, we do have a sale right now on the GearHead704 stickers. If you want to get those, normally they're $5 plus shipping. Now you can get them for $3.75. That's good until January 8th. That is the second link, I believe, down in the description below. So check that out if you want to. Obviously, we always have the Gearhead shirts. You can get those at foxresto.com. My promo code GearHead704 also works at foxresto.com for 10% off most items. I recently added an Amazon link. If you want to buy anything off of Amazon, I get a small commission off of it. Doesn't cost you any more. Supports the channel. So I'm really trying to grow the channel in 2021 and just do a lot more with it and do bigger and better builds. In fact, I've got my eye on another FoxBody. A lot has to happen before we get there on that. So we'll see. Anyway, let's enjoy the journey. Hopefully it'll be a much better year than last year. And that's it for this one. So if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button. That also helps me out a lot. If you're stopping in for the first time, you want to see us finish all this stuff, please subscribe because I do upload 2 times a week, every Sunday and Wednesday. And other than that, we will see you here next time on GearHead704. It's my 3rd time doing, what do you call it? I don't know, what the fuck is it called? I can't remember. Soldering, oh my God. Let you, I don't know. I'll let you do anything you want. Okay.